Hello, beautiful souls. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your week. In this video, we are going to be doing a pick a card love reading. So this is a bit different from some of my more recent readings I've been doing. This is a general love reading, so it can apply to any form of love connection. Whether it's a twin flame, a soulmate, a karmic relationship, any kind of connection you have in mind will be applicable to this reading. So I'm going to begin by actually shuffling the cards first and selecting the 3 cards for you to choose from. I don't normally do this. I just feel guided to really pick up on your collective energies. Because as I often say, energy doesn't recognize time, space, or distance. And it's a beautiful thing when we do these readings because many of you ask how I'm able to channel messages so specifically. And the reason that is because as you are here tuning into this reading, even if you're watching it months later, because this is technically timeless, wherever you are on the planet, I'm actually able to pick up on your energy and channel messages about your love connection. So if you are here and you would like me to channel specific messages for you and your person, be sure to click the thumbs up button on this video, as well as subscribe to this channel here, because by taking these 2 actions, by liking and subscribing, you are virtually transmitting your energy, really the presence of your energy here to me in a more powerful way than if you were just listening to the reading. And I'm able to pick up on that energy more strongly and channel more specific messages for you and for your situation. So again, I'm going to start here by just pulling our 3 different groups. So what do these 3 groups of people here on my channel listening need to know? We have card number 1, group number 1. Your card is pulled. Group number 2. And let's get group number 3's card here. Okay, and group number 3. So now that I've pulled all 3 cards, I will be taking a photo of these cards and showing that on the screen here. So now what you are looking at is the 3 groups I just pulled cards for. Be sure to really use your intuition, your heart and soul, which is really the compass of your life and your love connections, to determine which card is pulling you, which card resonates the most with you. You can even pause the video if you need to, just to really take a deep breath and get some clarity on which group is calling to you today. Once you've selected your group number, head down to the pinned comment and the description box, either or, under this video to select your group number and the timestamp associated with it so you can skip ahead to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you really enjoy the messages that come through and connect with them in some way. Be sure to comment below and let me know if any messages do resonate with you personally, and I will talk to you again in your reading. Hello, group number 1. If you chose the first card, then the card you selected is Envy in the reverse position. Now, when I pulled this card, I instantaneously heard the word attachment and releasing attachments. But I do want to just read a little bit about this card to see if we can channel any initial messages to really give you clarity as to whether you chose the correct group number for you. And if these initial thoughts aren't resonating with you, you can always feel free to select a different group number to see if you can find some messages for you in a different group. So let's begin just by reading a little bit about this card and seeing what we find. Lack dissatisfaction is this card in the upright position, but of course reversed, it's the opposite. So it heralds a time of great joy and appreciation. And this is the key sentence here, guys. Your choice to shift your focus from the future to the present creates a significant difference in your energy field. And I also heard shifting your focus from the past and negatives in the past to the present. There's something here. I saw this image of someone who is looking back or looking ahead, and feeling this negativity or anxiety. Could be someone who's been ruminating on these situations, who's being guided to shift their focus into the present, and in shifting their focus in this way, really affecting a powerful shift within this love connection as well. So if you've been dealing with a situation of being anxious and reflecting on the past, something that happened in the past in this love connection, or the future and futuristic anxiety, wondering how things are going to work out, how things are going to come together, these messages could be for you. So I do want to begin by just getting a bit more information on, because I'm just getting this very strong thinking about negatives in the past and worrying about the future. I'm getting those two sides of this coin. Now, of course, given that there are many of us tuning in from all over the world, keep in mind that not all of these messages will likely connect with you personally, so only take what resonates with you in your own heart and soul. If the messages are connecting, by the way, there will be an extended version in our Patreon Soul Tribe community, so the link to the extended will be in the pinned comment and description box if you would like more detailed information. So I want to know how someone is looking at the past. Okay, and as I said that, 2 cards flew out. The Cornucopia card, which is the 11 card, 1111, dealing with wishes coming true or having some kind of a vision for this love connection. And then the walking away card. I almost heard someone saying this kind of strange message of like, what I wanted for our future, or my beautiful vision for this future of this connection, is ultimately what led me to walk away or to disconnect. I'm almost hearing it's like someone had really high hopes for this love connection, had some kind of a vision, something they wanted to happen. And I do feel that I just heard expectations weren't met or needs weren't met in this connection. And because of this person did end up walking away in some sense. Now, this could literally be leaving the connection, breaking up, moving away, physically distancing, or this could just be creating some kind of space or separation emotionally, mentally, for some reason. I'm just feeling like this person felt the need to disconnect from whatever this connection was. I feel if you've connected with this reading, this is most likely you who felt the need to disconnect from this person or situation in the past because of something that happened that you wanted to happen that wasn't happening the way you wanted it to, if that makes sense. It's like you had some kind of vision for the future, something you deeply desired. And I get the sense it's like this magnificent, beautiful, intense desire for this love connection that led to this huge disappointment. It's like I'm seeing this disappointment. It's like there's like this almost this cliff. It's like you were at these heights of excitement and having this vision and these hopes for this future with this person. And then it's like you were at the top of this cliff and you could see all around you this beautiful vision for this person, for this love connection. And then somehow it's like you fell off of this metaphoric cliff and it all came tumbling down. And I actually heard someone here saying, well, I was pushed. So this could literally be that you feel there was some third party situation or something that caused you to feel pushed over the edge. Or this could be your person metaphorically pushing you so far that you fell over the edge of things. It's like you couldn't handle it anymore or something like that. I do want to see if I can get more specifics on this. So, how did the person in this love connection feel pushed over the edge? Victory in the reverse position. Yeah, this person felt pushed to walk away because of things they wanted to happen that weren't happening. And I did just hear someone say, it's like, I tried to communicate this over and over again and I never got through to you. That is what I hear this person saying. I tried to get through to you and I couldn't. I also hear someone saying like, I wanted to be the one to change you. There could be something about this love connection that somehow it's like, there were things about this person that you were just hoping that you could change. I'm getting the sense these could be addictions or bad habits this person had, or this could just be a way of connecting within this love connection that you just hoped that you could change about this person. I'm going to reshuffle some of the cards here, and I just want to get a little more specific on this walking away. So why exactly did this person we're connecting with, group number 1, why did group number 1 walk away? So the card that came out is the Garden and the Gate. And there's something about this gate visual here symbolizing some kind of protection, a self-protection. I heard someone say, I needed to protect myself. Why did this person feel as though they needed to protect themselves? What was this person protecting themselves from? Indecision. I just heard I was protecting myself from not being chosen, if that connects with anyone. I hear, or disappointment, that's also what I heard, like I'm protecting myself from disappointment. I feel that the person I'm connecting with here in group number 1 could have felt as though their person was displaying indecision about them or about what they wanted. And I hear someone saying it's like, I can't take your indecision anymore. I want you to be decisive about me and about what you want within this connection. Also, the Angel of Balance reversed and the root chakra in the upright position came out, which leads me to believe there was an imbalance, and I just heard I was giving more than I was getting. I feel that there was an imbalance in this connection, specifically when it comes to giving and getting, meaning someone felt as though they were giving and giving and giving until they felt empty within this connection, and yet they weren't receiving in return. They feel like they weren't getting back for what they were giving. And this root chakra card coming out here, it's like, I'm hearing this contrast between it's like this big, beautiful vision this person had for this connection, which we saw earlier in the 11 card, the cornucopia card, and then this root chakra card, which is, you know, the root chakra is our first chakra center, so it symbolizes our foundational sense of security. And I'm getting this person saying our love was powerful and beautiful and intense, but it felt so unbalanced. You seemed indecisive about me or about this connection. There was some imbalance here. This could even be a power imbalance. So it could be feeling as though one person had more power with finances or emotionally or something within the connection than the other. And this could have thrown things out of balance. There could be a dependency here, financially or emotionally. Alternatively, this imbalance card could again simply symbolize someone who felt as though they were giving a lot and not getting much back. And I hear this person saying, I had all of these powerful, intense feelings for you and for this connection, but it didn't feel grounded. I hear this person saying, I had to take a step back because we didn't have a foundation to build this on. It's like, there's something here about this connection not feeling grounded, not feeling stable in the physical, and someone longing for some kind of, I just heard even, this could be a commitment, someone wanting like someone to move forward with an engagement or making a relationship official in some way, moving forward in some way in order to have some sense of stability, and this person like not getting that. That's kind of what I'm picking up on here. Yeah, man holding a heart in the upright position. I feel someone just getting really emotional, like crying and saying I do feel this could be a masculine energy that they're speaking to. I feel a divine feminine or a feminine energy saying to a masculine, you are the only one that is holding my heart, and yet it's almost like you're not taking good care of it, or you're not treating me the way I deserve to be treated. And it's putting this person in a very painful position, because I do sense they desired this other person that they separated from above all else. It's like they did not want this distance. This is not what they wanted in this love connection, but I feel like they reached a point where they felt as though they had no choice for some reason. Can I get more specifics on why this person felt as though they had no choice but to walk away? By the way, I am using the love word scramble, which is just random words I channel that often connect to the reading in significant ways. So the words that came out here were Saturday, earlier, and service. Attachment in the reverse. Okay, so I hear this person saying it's like, I had to release my attachment to you because it was becoming like an over-dependency. I feel like this person almost looked at the other as being like a drug to them. Like, I feel addicted to you. I'm addicted to your love, but I feel like it's not good for me anymore for some reason. Like, there's something about this that is impacting me negatively, and I feel I have no choice but to disconnect from this situation. I'd also heard this person saying, I was pretending like everything was okay, but it wasn't. I see this person crying in secret, like when the other person isn't around, putting on a happy face or pretending like they're okay, but they're not. I feel like even this person themselves may not have realized how much pain they were in this love connection, how over-dependent on this other person they felt until they released this attachment. Yeah, okay, so next coming out here is Magician and the Mirror in the reverse position. Now, interestingly, those of you who follow my Twin Flame specific readings know that this is one of the two cards in the deck I do sometimes associate with Twin Flames. So if you are a Twin Flame connecting with this reading, there's a chance the person you are dealing with in this situation could be your Twin Flame, and you could be dealing with some kind of imbalance within this Twin Flame connection. If the Twin Flame label doesn't resonate with you, then don't force it to fit your situation. Always use your own intuition to really determine what type of love connection you are dealing with. And of course, I should also say it does sometimes take time to sort out what kind of connection we are dealing with, whether this person is a karmic, a twin flame, a soulmate of some kind. So be easy and gentle on yourself. I do get a lot of comments from people asking, well, how do I know if this is a twin flame, a soulmate, a karmic? And I do teach a lot of twin flame material specifically as a twin flame myself, but do know that at the end of the day, you are on this divine path through life that is unfolding perfectly for you, and you will be led over time into the knowledge of what type of love connection you're dealing with. Your intuition will lead you, so trust that intuition within yourself that is guiding you. But anyway, if you are dealing with a twin flame connection, or even if you're not, I do just sense this card symbolizing again this kind of unbalanced energy. Because this card shows on one hand this blue light, on the other hand this orange light, which within a twin flame connection symbolizes the yin and yang, the feminine, the masculine. So there is this feminine masculine imbalance in this love connection. This could be signaling back to that card about someone giving more than they felt like they were getting. And I just heard it's almost like it's like a law of the universe that there has to be an equilibrium. And I feel this person you disconnected from or separated from is experiencing it's almost like it's not quite karma. That's what I want to call it though, because that's how we think of it as a society. It's like they are getting, not that they're getting what they deserve. That doesn't sound right, but it's like they are reaping the fruits of their inaction, their indecision. And I'm not sensing that this love connection necessarily is over or wouldn't work out in the future, but this is a time of balancing for you and this person. And I do feel for many of you, this is a balancing that's taking place at a distance. Angel of Strength in the reverse position came out here. I just heard someone saying, I couldn't be strong for the both of us. I do want to read a little bit about this card just to see how it connects with the reading. Personal power and inner strength. Reversed, this card indicates that you are not perceiving the truth of your own power. The situation you find yourself in may seem overwhelming, but you absolutely do have the strength to see it through to a successful outcome. That's interesting because I had just said when this card flew out that there was a chance that you and this person could work out in the future, but that at this time there was this need for this separation in order to allow these energies to balance out between you, regardless of whether you end up coming together with this person or not. It's interesting because this card says that it may seem overwhelming. It may seem like you're not going to get through it. And I do feel that for many of you who do have the desire to deepen your connection over time with this person, to have a reunion with this person, I do feel that many of you may be feeling hopeless in this situation. Like, is that reunion even possible? I just heard, am I delusional for wanting that reunion, for hoping for that reunion? And I hear the answer to that is no, you are not delusional for wanting this or hoping for this, because I do feel some kind of powerful, intense energy between you and this person. And that makes sense because, again, some of you will connect as this being a twin flame connection. But even if it's not your twin flame, I do sense a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. And I do hope to get into that later on, because I want to know if there is that passion and emotion and intensity, why this person was expressing indecision or caused you to want to disconnect from this situation. So we will be sorting all of that out here. But I do sense that it doesn't necessarily need to be over for you and this person, whatever love connection you're dealing with. So I want to know why this person was indecisive. What was going on here? Because I know many of us are probably wanting more details and information about that. So why did this person feel the need to be indecisive? Why wasn't this person moving forward with a commitment in this connection? Appreciation in the reverse. Interesting. I heard something about this person having a sense of low self-worth or low value. I actually heard someone saying, I didn't feel appreciated or I didn't feel respected. I feel like this could be a masculine energy who was feeling really out of his power, not in his like divine masculine essence. And because he felt devalued or powerless, I keep hearing the word like disrespected in some way. And this won't be for everyone, but there's some energy there that caused him to not move forward, because it's like he was almost like biding his time until he felt more worthy or something like that. And again, these messages won't be for everyone, so only take what connects with you. But I do want to know, okay, I was going to ask why this masculine was feeling this energy of worthlessness, and the hostilities card came out. So for some of you listening, there's a chance that you and this person could have been having conflict within your relationship, within your love connection. I just heard arguing, so you could have been arguing with this person. There could have been some manifested instability in this connection, and that could be part of the reason that your person didn't move forward. It's like, I want to get more information about this. Why was this hostility causing this person to not move forward? Goddess of the Moon in the upright position. I'm actually going to read a little bit about this card. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving this card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. This is really interesting. I'm not really sure yet how this card applies, so let's get some clarification. How does the Goddess of the Moon card, how does intuition apply? I almost heard like divine guidance. I'm almost hearing it's like this person I'm connecting with here, there may have been manifested again disagreements, hostilities, meaning like fights, arguments within this connection, but I do feel this was coming from a deeper energetic space. It's like these arguments or whatever was a manifestation of some dynamic going on beneath the surface. But I almost feel as though although you wanted this to move forward, someone here was being divinely protected from this moving forward. Because it's like, I almost feel this situation needed time to balance out, needed this sacred space of separation that you're going through in order to come back into balance. Okay, guys, this makes more sense. So the 5th chakra card came out, which connects, of course, to our communication. And I heard that it's almost like I see this progression here: hostilities, intuition, communication. So it's like, I do feel that you and this person, there were manifested issues. I don't feel like your connection you had with this person when you were closer was perfect. I do feel that you could have been fighting a lot. You could have had a lot of disagreements. And of course, no relationship was perfect. But I do feel that specifically within your relationship, there was a lot of manifested conflict. I just heard towards the end. So whatever you consider to be kind of the separation points, if you did go through a separation with your person, I do feel that, and as I was shuffling, the Magician in the Mirror reverse came out again, that kind of twin flame or just energy imbalance kind of card. But anyway, I do feel it's like you and this person had these manifested disagreements or arguments or tension or some kind of conflict within your connection. And because of this, you were being divinely protected from moving forward, because if you had moved forward, you never would have gotten a chance to fully communicate within your connection about why these things were happening. And I do feel intuitively they would have just gotten worse. It's like that's what you think that you wanted. You think that you wanted this movement forward. But yeah, with Storm Warning in the reverse, it's like you were avoiding a metaphorical catastrophe within this connection. If you would have moved forward, I just heard you would have been doing so prematurely. The time wasn't right. I feel that you and this person planted a seed together for a beautiful future of a relationship. But if you were to move forward prematurely into whatever kind of commitment or future you thought you were ready for within this connection, it would have led to a metaphorical storm, to some kind of a catastrophe, because you and this person, I feel, needed these situations of manifested conflict in order to break open your throat chakra, your communication energy within this connection. And I do feel that through the kind of tower moment that occurred, because I do feel for many of you, there was a tower moment within this connection. There was kind of a breaking point, a point where earlier we spoke on feeling like you were pushed over this edge, pushed over this cliff. This could have been a point where you did walk away or separate. I do feel this allowed or actually opened up greater communication within this connection and is actually working to bring things into balance if that is what you desire for the future of this situation. So I want some more information on what is going on right now, because we've gotten a lot of past energy from you and this person. So the word clearly came out, and I just heard, I'm seeing clearly. I feel this could be a message from someone's person saying, because of this separation or this distance or whatever you're going through, I'm now able to see things more clearly. What is this person seeing more clearly? Let's see if we can get some more love-specific messages here. What is this person seeing more clearly? Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So I feel that one person or one thing that this person could be seeing clearly now about your relationship or your love connection is, I see this person reflecting on either things they said or things they did that caused you pain within this connection that I don't think they ever would have realized without this distance. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. I heard this person saying, literally, I am broken and need help. I feel this person like realizing some negative pattern or thing within themselves, whether they are communicating this or not. I feel like they are realizing ways in which they caused damage within this connection that they didn't realize before this breaking point, before this tower moment. And specifically, I actually heard someone saying like, I'm realizing I need to get therapy, like I need to talk to a therapist. That could apply specifically to someone. This could simply be someone realizing they need to open up more to a support system of friends friends or external influences. Because I am getting some information about this person, like maybe they bottle everything up inside and don't really address things until they reach a breaking point, like a boiling point. This person could have a short temper also that we're dealing with here. The word lion came out, so this person could be a Leo or have a Leo in their chart. The card strategy came out as well, which leads me to believe this person, I feel strongly, whoever you're connecting with here, if you are in this period of kind of a distance or a separation of some kind, I feel this person strongly desires a future within this love connection. They're working on getting help for themselves, or they want to get help for themselves because they've been introspecting and realizing the ways in which they caused you pain or caused damage within this connection. Now with the strategy card, I'm hearing it's like, I am planning for our future. The Caring Connections card also came out. So it's like, I want to be the person that you deserved all along. That's kind of what I hear this person saying. I just heard I'm planning further into the future than you realize. So there could be a situation where you aren't communicating much with this person, but they're almost like fantasizing. I heard maladaptive daydreaming because of, and what I mean by that is it's like, in your situation, if you are in a period of low communication, that's actually causing this person so much heartache, pain, that they are using these daydreams, these fantasies, imagining this future with you to even just like get them through the day. I also heard to get them through the work day. So if this person works a stressful job, they could be daydreaming about you while they're at work. Yeah, the word silence came out. So I do sense that for some of you or many of you listening, there is either a lessening of communication between you and this person recently, or this person's being silent altogether in the physical. The Temple path reversed. I just heard I feel all out of sorts without you. Like I don't feel like myself without you. And I do keep getting these visuals, this imagery, this kind of channeled message of there being some kind of a distance separation or the aftermath of some kind of breaking point tower moment between you and this person. The word perfect came out, and I almost hear this person like nostalgically thinking back and thinking, you were perfect for me. But I don't think this person made this realization until recently, and they might still be being silent about it. Also, the word spider came out. Someone listening, their person might like spiders or have a pet spider or something like that. Alternatively, this could be a metaphor. I feel this could be, I just heard like a web of lies and this person being caught in their own web or trapped in their own web. So again, just take whatever messages connect with you. This won't be for everyone, but I do hear someone's person saying like, I feel like I trapped myself in my own web of lies. That could just be for one person listening, but I do want some more information. So for this person who feels trapped in this web of lies, what web of lies does this person feel trapped in? How does this person feel trapped in a web of lies? The word glass came out, and I instantly heard glass houses, and that kind of one of the cards just flew out. That statement about, or that saying of people in glass houses not throwing stones. And I feel like this person, through your connection, may have actually projected their own wrongdoings or faults or lies onto you in some way. There's some projection I feel going on here. This obviously won't connect with everyone, and only take it if it resonates, but I do hear someone's person here saying it's like in the past, they may have accused you of doing things that they were actually doing that you found out about later on. They may have pretended to be perfect or presented this image to you that ended up not being true in some way. They could have like projected their own insecurities onto you in some way. That's kind of some of the messages that I'm getting here. And again, I know this won't connect with everyone, so only take whatever connects with you. Yeah, and the Sun card reverse came out, so I feel that them projecting whatever it was, these insecurities, maybe lying, something like that, whatever they did here, it's like you wanted this new beginning, but because of their actions, they actually delayed it. I do see this card now connecting back to the Temple Path reverse that I pulled a minute ago. And it's like, I feel that because this person did this, they were kind of disconnecting from their own, it's like from their own divine path, from what they truly wanted and knew that they wanted within this love connection. They actually worked against that new beginning, against what they really wanted, because I do feel they wanted to bring in this new beginning, but they were refusing to heal or something along those lines. I don't have clear messages about that yet. The Community card also came out here in the upright position. I keep getting this imagery of someone just like waking up from a coma, coming out of a cave metaphorically, and realizing it's like, I feel like I caused you so much pain when I wasn't feeling like myself, or I wasn't myself. And I feel this person feeling a lot of regret about this. I now want to speak to this person's higher self. So you guys know in my readings, I like to distinguish between the 3D physical self, how we act in the physical world, and what we are truly feeling on a soul level, on a higher self level. So I want to see if I can figure out how this person is truly feeling about this love connection and what this person wants. What are their thoughts and feelings about what they want for the future of this connection? So what does this person really want in this love connection? What does group number 1's person really want? The World in the reverse position. I just heard I don't want to be alone anymore. I feel like this could be someone who spends a lot of time on their own, or who is a very highly independent, but potentially even like isolated person who has difficulty opening up or letting other people in. I also heard I want to be exclusive with just you. Like, I don't want to open myself up to other people anymore, if that makes sense. I am strongly getting this person could have potentially connected with a third party, and that could be what led to the end or the disconnect within this situation. Alternatively, this could be someone who is commitment shy, kind of shying away from commitment, or who made you in this connection feel as though they weren't exclusive about you or didn't want to be exclusive about you. Just take whatever connects with you in your situation. But I am getting a feeling it's like this person regrets projecting that kind of mindset or attitude of wanting to be with other people, because I feel the truth of this situation is they feel in their heart and soul very exclusive about this connection. And in the extended, I am going to channel more information about who or what these third-party romantic situations could have been for this person, and also why they decided to connect with these people if they did, or these kinds of situations that interfered with your connection. So if you would like more details on that, check out the extended version after this reading, which will be linked in the pinned comment under this video. The Rest and Rejuvenation card also came out in the reverse position. So I am just going to read a little bit about this card here. Relaxation and meditation. When this card is reversed, it can portend a time of bustling activity and seemingly unending business or busyness. You may be required to take more action concerning a project or situation. Yeah, so I'm seeing that word, or the words take action. I see this person coming to this realization that they want to be exclusive with only you, and that they regret having ever opened themselves up to, I just heard like to distracting influences, to negative influences. What I'm really hearing is I regret opening myself up to negative influences. Now, again, I intuitively felt and will channel in the extended version whether some of these influences for some of you could be a third party situation, a karmic situation. However, for others of you, I do feel it's like these could have been negative influences such as addictions, negative behaviors, other people who potentially were doubtful or critical of your connection. It could be a whole variety of things, so just take it however it connects. But I do see this person like wanting to move forward into an action mode. And going back to that strategy card in the upright position that came out earlier, I do hear it's like this person daydreaming about this future, fantasizing about this future within this connection. I want to see if I can get some love-specific messages from this person. So what else would this person say if they could say anything? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. There could be someone who's dealing with a person who feels like they don't have the money or the success or don't feel stable enough in their material life to move forward in this connection in some way. This could be because, for example, there could be a geographical distance between you, and this person may want to move to where you are, but they don't have the money to do it, or they don't have a job there or something like that. And I know this is hyper specific, but I just do feel like if there is this distance, there could be someone's person who is literally, without you knowing, like applying to jobs in your area or trying to find a way to move to where you are. Again, that will only apply to maybe a few people listening, but I do just get this message of someone saying like, I feel I need to get my life in order so that I can move forward in this connection. And when they say get their life in order, I do intuitively feel that they're talking about career, financials, something like that. So how else is this person's higher self feeling about this love connection? New beginning. What did I tell you guys? This person, I do feel that with this new beginning, it's like I'm strongly sensing you listening to this reading wanted this new beginning in the past. Before this tower moment, you were sure that it's what you wanted. And now I feel you maybe becoming a little bit more confused about whether or not this is what you want, because this person showed themselves to potentially be indecisive, seemingly to be distracted or to be open to other influences, negative influences, whether again it's a karmic third-party situation, a separate love connection, other people, or whatever it was, negative influences such as addictions, negative behaviors. Because of these myriad of things, however it applies to you, you became unsure as to whether this person wanted this new beginning, so you yourself disconnected in some way. That's kind of the energy I'm getting from this situation. However, now I'm hearing from this person's higher self, it's like they've done a 180, regardless of what they are saying in the physical or how they are communicating. In their heart and soul, they have 180-degree turned from this state of being very indecisive or seeming to be indecisive to feeling very sure in their heart and soul that they want this new beginning, to the point of even actively planning it for the future and even daydreaming about it, again, potentially while they're working or all day long. So I do want to get into more specifics in the extended about how I see this love connection potentially moving forward, maybe even timeframes of when it could possibly move forward, as well as letter initials for people who could be involved in this situation. So if you would like that more detailed information, group number 1, the link to the extended is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. Otherwise, I hope that this reading was helpful for you or provided some kind of clarity or guidance in some way that you may have needed to hear at this time. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading. Hello, group number 2. If you selected the second card in the image, then welcome to your reading. The card you selected is the Caring Connections card in the upright position. Now, the energy I instantly got from this card was kind of a confirming energy from someone's person, an energy that said, I love you more than you realize or more than you know. So if that kind of seems to ring a bell with your intuition in some way, this reading might be for you. If we start to get into the reading and you feel like the messages aren't connecting, feel free to pause the video and select a different card that connects more with you. And as I was speaking there, 2 cards instantaneously fell out of the deck. The first card is man holding a heart in the upright position and woman holding a coin in the reverse position. I instantly felt a shifting energy from these 2 cards. Now, very specifically, I heard that someone's person, I'm not sure yet if you've been in a literal 3D physical relationship with this person or not. We will get into some details on that later on. But regardless, I'm hearing that if this message or if these messages in this card are for you, I'm hearing that there could have been a situation where someone's person had a female influence in their life, could be a female friend, a mother, or I'm hearing for most, it's actually a love situation, a third-party love situation. And I'm sensing that this person, it's like, I feel like this other person had some kind of a hold on them, almost like a spell, like had some kind of a grip on them that is now being released. It's like I see this person no longer having a hold over your person and them actually stepping back from this situation, like seeing the light about this person or this situation. I see a very powerful shift taking place here, a shift from like someone having control over this person in a negative way that was negatively impacting your love connection to this person seeing the light about them, taking back their power, and in the process, I feel strengthening their love bond, their love connection to you. So if any of that is resonating, I am going to start channeling more specifics about that. So I want to know who this person was or this thing, because I'm not sensing it's necessarily a person. It could be a negative cycle. If you are dealing with a twin flame situation, this could be what we call a karmic cycle, a karmic pattern, or even a karmic relationship that this person is releasing out of their life. I also heard purging. It's like this person is purging this thing out of their life that was negatively impacting your love connection. Okay, so the World card reversed. I sense that this person could have been really closed off to you in the past. And I feel like this could have been really frustrating. I want to see if I can get details. How was group number 2's person closed off in the past? Or why was group number 2's person closed off? Maybe that's a better place to start. Why was group number 2's person closed off to them in the past? Okay, so the 2 cards to come out here were 4th chakra in the reverse position and adjacent possibilities. So I clearly got a message from these 2 cards of my heart was blocked, or my heart was closed off in some way, energetically speaking. And because of this, it looked like this person was exploring other love possibilities, so to speak. So I feel like this person wasn't fully giving their heart over to you within this love connection because of some kind of fear here that was causing them to, I just heard, keep their options open. So this person could be someone who didn't want a committed connection with you, or said they didn't want a commitment because they wanted to keep their options open. The word sport came out in the word scramble, so this person could be an athlete. And also the 1st chakra card in the upright position is coming out here. This is really interesting. I heard this person could have been really focused on material things in some way. There could be a situation where you, group number 2, were highly spiritual, highly intuitive, and your person might be more materially focused, career-oriented, financially focused, something like that. I just heard someone's person may even work in the financial sector, so they could be someone who studied finance in college, or who is an accountant, or who trades in the stock market or something like that. The name Richard also came out here. Yeah, and the anxiety card came out in the upright position. This is really interesting. I feel like your person could be someone who was fixated on career, on finances, on money, on the physical, to the point of stress, of like perpetual anxiety or stress. I feel like this person could be a workaholic, someone who works or overworks themselves to the point of exhaustion, someone who worries a lot about finances or career or getting ahead in these things. This is really interesting. What's going on with this situation? How is this person feeling anxiety over their material focus, job, finances, whatever this is? Door to romance in the reverse position. So this could be a situation for some of you where the person you're dealing with was very physically oriented, very focused on the material, on their work, on their career, could even be a workaholic, working themselves to the point of, I'm hearing like burnout, exhaustion. Could be someone who was just worrying a lot about finances, or who is very like, they could be ego driven in some way. That can be another way to kind of read these cards here. And I feel like because of this, in the past, they were closed off to love. I just heard two true love connections. I almost hear this person saying like, I don't have time for a relationship, or I need to focus on my career. So they could have said these kinds of things to you in the past. I need to focus on school, on career. It's like this person told themselves and could have even told you that they didn't have time for love because they were too focused on these things. Alternatively, this could be someone who already had these ego-based structures in their life that they had created from an ego-based space rather than a soulful space, and they weren't ready to deconstruct these things in their life in order to open themselves to a loving relationship with you in the physical world. So that could also be the situation here. Now, I want to get more information on this woman holding a coin reversed that came out initially. So I am going to read a little bit about this card here. I said earlier in this reading, I felt this could be a female influence of some kind in this person's life. Could be a mother, could be a lover of sorts, or a third party love connection or something like that. So let's read a little bit about this card here. This card reversed could indicate that you're feeling unsure or fearful about finances or some health issue. Wow, guys, that's so interesting because that's everything I was channeling earlier with this person potentially being concerned about their job, financial situation, but this could also have to do with a physical health issue. So because the root chakra card came out earlier, indicating something to do with base level security, either financially, materially, physically, this person could have some kind of even a health condition. This will not be for everyone, but this could just be for some people listening, where your person is literally or has been dealing with something with their physical health that caused them to feel weak or very physically insecure. And what I mean by insecure is like, I just heard life or death. It could have been a serious health concern in the past for this person. Again, this will not be for everyone. Could just be for one or two people listening. But whatever this thing was, whether it's worrying about their health, their finances, their work, I do see this person caught up in some negative cycle of anxiety, burnout, again, potentially being a workaholic, being very physically focused, feeling like they don't have time for the more spiritual side of life, or to get in tune with their spiritual side, or to open themselves to this love connection with you. And I see this negatively impacting your connection with them, again, in the past, potentially even into the present. But I do see this situation transforming, shifting in a powerful way. This card could also reveal a lack of value for yourself in your own life. There could be a woman who is reducing your own money, or simply may not have your best interest in mind regarding your financial affairs. It could also be someone who devalues you or criticizes you or causes you to doubt your own value. It could even be that the harmful energies of a woman from the past are still influencing you today. Wow, this is really interesting. So I see a very toxic either past or present dynamic with some kind of female influence in this person's life. So this could be a very toxic friendship. This could be even a mother. It could be a mother wound this person is experiencing. This person could have had an overly critical or absent mother influence in their life that caused them in the past a lot of pain that is now continuing to impact your love connection with them in the present. I am hearing for some of you, this woman in this person's life could have even been like a wife or an ex-wife, and it could be a situation of them trying to get more money out of this person. I even just heard specifically through a divorce process, or that this person fears disconnecting from this person or divorcing this person or whatever because of perceived loss in finances or something like that. Again, that could just be one or two of you listening. With Blossoming Abundance reversed, this is interesting. I'm actually going to read a little bit about this card. This card reversed reveals a potential decrease in money. Sometimes when you receive this card, it may feel as though cash is slipping through your fingers like water. This cycle will end, and you will, in time, enjoy the fruits of your labor. I just heard sunk cost fallacy. I feel like this person could be in a situation where they've invested a lot of time, money, or energy into a person, a job, a situation, something like that. Just take it however it resonates. And I feel that this person feels like they have to keep investing their energy in this thing that is toxic for them simply because they have invested so much into it already, if that makes sense. It's like this person fears letting go of whatever this thing or this cycle is because they've put so much into it, like simply valuing it because of the fact that they put so much into it in the past. Again, I feel this could be a toxic relationship, a marriage. It could be a job this person is in. There's something that's really draining this person. It's really impacting them negatively and negatively impacting your love connection that I feel this person really fears letting go of. And I do strongly feel part of why they're afraid to let it go could be directly related to money, perceiving that they're going to lose something, financial status, literal money from this situation, whether it's a divorce process, leaving a toxic job, disconnecting from someone. There is something for someone here connecting directly to money. So I do just want to see if I can get any more information on what this person is so afraid of. What is this person scared of losing if they disconnect from this person or situation? Adjacent possibilities. I just heard this person is afraid of getting locked out, metaphorically speaking. I just heard if I close this door, will another one really open? I feel like I'm dealing with a person who is very logical minded, who likes to know how things are going to work out before they work out. And I feel like if this person disconnects from this person or situation that is damaging your love connection to them, that means this person will have to step out into the unknown. They will have to leave themselves vulnerable. They will have to burn some bridges. And I feel like this person is afraid to do that because they are so logical and calculated that they don't like the idea of not being able to plan out the future, not knowing what tomorrow is going to bring, not knowing for sure how this other thing or even this connection with you is going to work out. I feel like this person may have trouble trusting the divine forces guiding their life. I feel like you, group number 2, may be, of the two of you, more spiritual, more intuitive, more interested in spiritual things, whereas your person may be more logical, more practical, more focused on the physical, the material. They may have a stronger ego. And because of these things, they may be finding it hard to break out of this negative situation, job, cycle, relationship that is preventing this love connection from moving forward, if that makes sense. So now I want to see how this person is acting or what they are thinking or saying in the physical world. So what is this person thinking, saying, or doing in the physical? And then we will get into how they are really feeling beneath the surface, what their true thoughts and feelings are on a soul level, on a higher self level. So what is this person thinking or feeling in the physical? The word scared came out from the love word scramble. So I do feel that this person could simply be afraid. And as I said the word scared, the yin yang card came out in the reverse position, which this is really interesting because this actually came out in group number 1's extended reading. By the way, I will be channeling more details on your reading, group number 2, in the extended version on Patreon. So if you would like to check out those extended messages, that will be linked under this video in the pinned comment and description box as well. But this yin yang reverse actually came out for group number 1 in the extended. And as I said to group number 1 in their reading, this card is the single most card in this energy oracle cards deck that I most strongly associate with twin flame connections, because of course the yin yang often represents the divine feminine and the divine masculine balance. Now, I'm not saying everyone listening is dealing with a twin flame connection. Only use that label if it resonates with you and your situation. But if you are a twin flame listening to this reading, this could be a sign that there is a confirmation here if you were on the fence, is this person a twin flame or not, that you could be really dealing with a twin flame connection here. But also I heard, because again, I said the word scared and then this card came out, which leads me to believe that your person actually has a growing awareness of the truth of your connection, of the intensity of the love connection that you have with them, and that this actually causes them fear. It's like I hear this person saying, I feel so intensely for you that it scares me. For some reason, I'm getting a lot of energy from you and your person that there may not be a physical, committed, romantic relationship here for most of you listening. I feel that there may have been communication, but I also feel something strongly, almost like standing between the two of you, whether this is a person, a job, some kind of barrier or something like that. But I do see this person recognizing, whether they are speaking it aloud or not, recognizing the intensity, the emotional intensity, the energetic intensity of this connection you share with them, and yet being simultaneously afraid of what they are feeling. So I need to know what this person is feeling that they are afraid of. I'm very curious about what this is. So what is this person feeling? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I feel that your love connection group number 2 with this person is actually pushing this person to free themselves from whatever negative cycle they are in, whatever toxic situation they are in that we were speaking on earlier. By the way, there's a unicorn pictured on this card, and I feel like this person may have called you a unicorn or may see you as a so-called unicorn, just this like magical, perfect, amazing being. But I do see them trapped. It's like they are stuck in some kind of a cycle or toxic situation that they are having trouble breaking out of. And although I did say earlier, I do see this situation shifting, and I will get into more details on how this situation is shifting for them in the extended version of the reading. But for now, what I will say is I feel this person, it's like I feel like they've been in this toxic situation for a long time, perhaps even long before they met you in the physical world. But I do feel that something about meeting you has somehow now pushed this person into the realization, I need to break out of this toxic situation or of this relationship with this person, of this marriage, whatever the case is for this person, whatever is appearing to stand between you and them in this love connection. I feel like they are becoming aware that this thing has to go or has to be deconstructed in order for the two of you to end up together, which I do feel is ultimately what they want, whether they are speaking that aloud or not. The words metal and women came out in the word scramble. The word metal, I instantly thought of metal music. So this person might be into like hard metal or something like that. But also the word women coming out here, I do strongly feel for many of you listening, the person you're dealing with, again, this is just affirming that woman holding a coin reversed, having the imagery of a woman. Now the word women coming out here leads me to want to say that whatever toxic influence is in this person's life, I just heard it could be a female boss even. I do strongly feel it's a feminine or a female energy here, whether it's a situation with a mother, with a female friend, or with a female or feminine lover. I'm just strongly getting a kind of a female energy, a female vibe from this person. So I want to know more about what this person is so afraid of in this love connection. What about the emotional intensity scares this person? Okay, the two cards to come out here are the fourth chakra card, which is of course the heart chakra in the upright position, and the fifth chakra, which is the throat chakra card, connecting with our communication, but this card is reversed. So with these two cards, I'm hearing it's like, I feel so much for you. I don't even know how to put it into words. I feel like this person has much more emotion for you than they're letting on. This could be a kind of person who isn't even telling you how they feel about you, or if they are saying anything about what they feel about you, just know it's probably just the tip of the iceberg, because I feel like this person has so much more they could say. Hostility is reversed here. I just heard I don't want to fight it anymore. I feel like something about you makes this person fight within themselves. It's like they're almost trying to hold themselves back from saying more. You could be in a conversation with this person and it's almost like this person could reflect on these conversations and feel like they said too much, but it's like they can't help themselves. It's like they're trying to hold themselves back, because I do feel that they are aware of, again, something between the two of you, some kind of thing that has to be deconstructed or overcome first, whether it's a third party situation, something they have to get out of, or they have to shift or heal, a relationship they have to get out of, something like that is standing between the two of you. And I feel like it's like the more this person connects with you in the physical, the more the pressure builds within them, the more they feel this inner conflict between what their heart wants, which is you, and what their ego wants, or the cycle that they're stuck in with this person or situation, if that makes sense. Now, in the extended version, I will be channeling more specific information as to what or who exactly this situation is that this person feels is between the two of you, or what they are connecting with here. For now, I want to move on to this person's higher self, because as we know, the soul self, the higher self, what we feel on a soul level can often be very different than what we are communicating or sometimes even consciously feeling in the 3D world. So the first card to come out here is the thinking man in the reverse position. So I strongly feel for many of you listening, this person will be a masculine energy or a divine masculine. This doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be a biological male or identify as a male. They could be any gender, because feminine and masculine energies are not tied to gender. But I do see here, it's like moving forward, there is going to be a need for this person to release the more logical, practical side of their nature and really submit to the divine guidance of their life and of this connection. But I feel like this person's ego is fighting this. It's like their ego wants to hold on to whatever toxic cycle or job or relationship they're stuck in, simply because they've already invested so much into this thing, but their heart, ever since they met you, has been guiding them to let go. What would this person say to group number 2 if they could say anything on a higher self level, on a soul level? Patience. So I hear this person asking you, group number 2, on a soul level. It's like they're pleading with you to be patient with them, because I feel they need time to get themselves out of this situation that they are now feeling is keeping them trapped, and that is also standing between you and them in some sense, or preventing this from moving forward. Why is group number 2's person saying that they want group number 2 to be patient? Cornucopia reversed, wishes delayed, because they know that it looks like they're pushing forward the timeline on this connection, that things aren't happening the way that maybe you want them to or wanted them to. But I do feel that's because they're conscious of needing to heal this cycle first. Door to value in the upright position. Interesting. I'm actually going to read a little bit about this card just to see if we can channel any more messages here. New beginnings in finance or career. This is really interesting because group number 2, we spoke a lot on finances, career, that kind of a situation, potentially playing a role in why this person is feeling apart from you or something that is keeping you apart. So it's like I do see in the future there being a new beginning. I'm seeing like, it's like I hear finances and career. It could literally represent a toxic job environment or just any kind of work or career orientation that is preventing this person from connecting more with you. But alternatively, I'm hearing this could also just be kind of symbolic of this person's physical, material, ego-driven focus that they are releasing. And I feel that this new beginning that came up here is symbolizing the fact that this person is releasing these old paradigms, these old worldviews that were constructed or created from a very ego-driven space. It's like they're going through some kind of an ego death experience that will allow you and them to deepen your connection over time. But I feel like this ego death has to happen first. These things have to be deconstructed first in order for this connection to move forward. But I hear this person's higher self indicating to you like, yes, I am freeing myself from these things that are keeping us apart. Again, whether it's a relationship, a job, whatever the case may be. I want to know what else group number 2's person has to say to them on a higher self level. What would group number 2's person say if they could say anything? Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. I feel like this is just this person's higher self indicating how much intensity of passion, attraction, and emotion they are feeling to the other, even if they aren't speaking it aloud. And Healer of the Ages came out. So yeah, it's like this person is in the process of healing. I feel like they are in the process of deconstructing whatever this situation is that could be keeping you and them apart in some sense. Now, I do want to get more information in the extended reading on potential timeframes of when or how this could unfold, how I see this connection moving forward into the future. So all of the information on that will be in your extended version, group number 2, which is linked in the pinned comment and description box, as well as letter initials potentially that might connect with you or your person, and just more detailed messages on what's going on in this situation. So again, all of that is linked in the pinned comment if you would like more information. But for now, I'm going to close out this reading here. I hope that this reading was helpful or clarifying to you in some way. If you did enjoy it, please do give this video a thumbs up and be sure you are subscribed to this channel so you get notified whenever I post new readings. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, group number 2, and I will talk to you again in the next reading. Hello, group number 3. If you chose the 3rd card, then welcome to your reading. The card you selected is the Broken Heart card in the reverse position. So I feel that those of you who connect with this reading will most likely be coming out of some kind of a painful, dark, or challenging situation in your life, or more specifically within this love connection, something that caused either one or both of you a lot of emotional pain or heartache. So if that seems to connect with you in some way, then this could be your reading. If that doesn't seem to resonate, then you could try one of the other group numbers and see if the messages connect more with you there. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards here to just clear out the energies from groups 1 and 2. As I'm shuffling, feel free to set your own clear intentions for this reading, either out loud, in your own mind, or in the comments section. My intention for this reading is to bring forth clear messages for whoever connects with the reading. And as you guys know, I do channel both very specific messages as well as general, more collective messages. So be sure to always use your own intuition in determining which messages are for you and which may be for others. Now, as I was shuffling, I just saw the numbers 1414 on the recording timer. You guys know I like to look up these angel numbers as they come up in the readings, just to channel any messages I can get from the numerology. So the message I'm getting from 1414 is your thoughts and feelings are being elevated to a more positive state. Now, this of course is really synchronistic considering the card we pulled for you initially, group number 3, is the broken heart card reversed. Now, as I was speaking, sorry, I kind of stumbled over my words there for a second because the third chakra card reversed flew out. This is the solar plexus card, of course, in the reverse position here. I just heard my confidence was so shaken. Whose confidence was shaken? Why was someone's confidence shaken here for group number 3? The words half, tried, and May, the month of May, came out here. So I am hearing that something could have happened for you, group number 3, around the month of May, maybe during the time of our last Mercury retrograde. And with the words half tried, I hear someone saying here, it's like, I feel like you were only half trying or only giving me half of yourself or half of your effort or something like that. I just also heard half-hearted. I feel like someone could have been broken-hearted by the fact that they felt as though the other was being half-hearted in the connection. Yeah, and the anxiety card came out in the upright position. So I feel like whoever I'm connecting with here, group number 3, this situation of perceiving that the other was being half-hearted about the connection caused you a lot of feelings of anxiousness. Why was group number 3 feeling anxious? Why was group number 3 feeling anxious about this situation? Adjacent possibilities in the reverse position. This is really interesting. I'm hearing someone come through here who was anxious because there's something about feeling like we're running out of time or I'm running out of options. I feel like this person is saying here, like, I was trying everything to make this connection work, but I feel like at the end, I didn't have an option but to let go. Yeah, the card patience came out. So I feel like this person is saying, whoever I'm connecting with here is saying, my patience was being tried. Like, I was doing everything I could to make this work, but I felt like you were only half-heartedly loving me. Yeah, so 2 cards again come out. The patience card came out again. So this person, whoever I'm connecting with, you were being really patient. I feel like this was over a period of time. Like, you were trying everything to make this connection work. You were being really patient with this situation, with this person. But finally, I feel like what you were being patient with is this other person's indecision or how they were presenting as being indecisive. It's like, I feel like you got fed up with the ways in which, I don't want to get ahead of myself with the messages, but I feel intuitively, group number 3, you got fed up, or someone got fed up here with the ways in which the person they were connecting with wasn't fully committing or was half-heartedly trying in this connection. Yeah, the word edge came out in the word scramble, and also particles. There could be something with someone working in a lab or something like that, and the word major. So someone could be in college, you know how you have a college major or something like that. But also walking away came out. So I feel a very clear message here of someone, group number 3, who was patient for a very long time with the other person's stagnancy, inaction, or indecision, or just being half-hearted toward them. And finally, it's like something pushed them to the edge. And I feel that someone here walked away, literally, with the walking away card. So I want to know what pushed this person to the edge. Storm warning. Okay, so this was I feel group number 3, you could have had a really messy ending points or something like that with your person. Whenever this reached a culmination point where someone was pushed to the edge and disconnected, I saw someone just like hanging up a phone, and that's either literal for your situation or it's like metaphoric. Like, it felt like someone just instantly disconnected, hung up the phone because of whatever happened. What happened to cause group number 3 to be pushed to the edge? 7th chakra in the upright position. I just heard like sudden download or reception of information. I feel someone here, group number 3, it's like you could have been told something about your person or suddenly received information about your person that finally broke your patience, like your patience had finally worn thin. I actually feel like for a long time, group number 3, you could have actually been intuitively receiving information about your person, about something they were doing or something like that. You could have suspected something for a long time, but just continue to repress your feelings about it, to continue to be patient. But then ultimately something happened. What finally happened? What was this storm that happened in this situation? So I do feel it happened quickly, whatever it was that finally caused you to walk away from this person or situation. Door to value in the reverse position. So I do feel I just heard it's like something this person did or said finally made you think to yourself, this person really must not value me or must not value this love connection because of whatever was done or whatever was said. I just heard it showed it to me so clearly and it was so painful. This was a very, very challenging situation of heartache, I feel, for you, group number 3. How did this person feel valueless or devalued in group number 3's situation? How did group number 3 feel devalued? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this person gave off a lot of red flags. Intuitively, I do feel this could have had to do with them trying to bring someone else, a third party, into this love connection. It could be something that they were lying about. I do feel you or someone in group number 3 was very patient through these red flags, through things that I just heard were normally deal breakers for them. They were really patient, but eventually it's their patience wore thin. And I do think at the end it happened very quickly. I just heard my vision for this connection or the future of this connection was delayed because you couldn't close the door on your other options. So I do feel like group number 3, your person could have shied away from commitment or left their options open in some way, or you could have perceived that they were doing that or just half-heartedly committing to you. And this could be ultimately why you felt devalued, why your patience wore thin. It led to this kind of storm, metaphoric storm culmination point that then caused you to walk away. And again, this could be any kind of walking away of disconnecting, emotional, physical, communication-wise. Of course, it will depend on your situation. Yeah, and the anxiety card came up again. So whoever you are, group number 3, I do feel that just in general, you've been dealing with a lot of feelings of pain, of heartbreak, of anxiety, even still over this situation. So I want to know, we've talked enough about kind of what happened specifically in your situation, group number 3, but I want to know how your person is feeling now in the present. So how is group number 3's person feeling in the present? How are they feeling? What are their true feelings in the present? First chakra in the upright position. And also healer of the ages. Okay, so this person is healing their first chakra energy, meaning I feel like this person is, I just heard staying focused to distract themselves from thoughts of you. So this person might be working a lot. They might be really focused on the physical world or their physical relationships or something like that. But also, I do feel this not necessarily being some negative addiction, but actually a form of healing. I feel like this person, I just heard they're trying to get their life together for you or for this connection. How is this person healing their first chakra energy? Heart chakra in the upright position. Interesting. By healing their first chakra, this person is actually healing their heart so that they're capable of opening their heart to you in the future. I do feel like this person could be struggling with something that they're healing through the first chakra that was much deeper than this love connection. Yeah, the temple path reversed came out. I feel like it could have been a first chakra wound, a root chakra wound in the first place that actually caused the disconnect, energetically speaking. And I feel like everything else could have been a manifestation of the wound this person had in their first chakra. It's like the root chakra connects with our sense of security in ourselves, our sense of safety. Wow, guys. The yin yang card just came out in the upright position, which you guys know I connect most strongly to twin flame connections more so than any card from this deck. This card actually came out in all 3 readings, which is really interesting. I'm not forcing the twin flame label onto anyone, only take it if it connects with you. But I do know that many of you who follow my channel are twin flames. By the way, the city Philadelphia came out, and also the word club. So with the yin yang card coming out, as I was speaking on this person being disconnected from their temple path, from their divine path, which if this is a twin flame connection or a high level soul connection for you, this is an indication that you are part of, and this connection is part of their divine path in this lifetime. However, I do feel that this person, because of feelings of insecurity, a lack of worth, value, and safety at a core level within themselves, this person actually could have pushed you away or been closing off their heart in some way, because I see these 2 chakras for them, the first chakra, which is the root chakra, and the 4th chakra, which is the heart chakra, being very connected. And I feel when this person doesn't feel safe, they close themselves off emotionally. It's like when they don't have that first chakra strength, security within themselves, when they don't feel valuable and safe, they close down, they shut down. This person might be very quick to shut down in an argument. They might even just leave the room. But the reason they're doing this is because they haven't fully healed their first chakra, their root chakra energy. So they just feel like they're very easily made to feel unsafe in an argument or a conversation. And when they feel that way, when they begin to feel unsafe, they just totally emotionally shut down. Yeah, door to value in the upright position. So I do feel what this person is working on healing at the moment is, again, focusing on themselves, their own worth, their own value, their own sense of security, possibly even by focusing on their physical world, like their job, or getting themselves together in the physical in some way, for the purpose of feeling safe and valuable and secure within themselves, so that they are capable of opening their heart to you, being emotionally vulnerable. And yeah, the word express also came out in the word scramble. So I feel like there's something key here about this person needing to heal in order to learn how to express their emotions with you. And I want to know why this person, group number 3's person, has difficulty expressing their emotions. The word voice and medicine and ants came out in the word scramble. With the word voice, I almost heard like they have difficulty expressing their emotions because they have trouble hearing their own voice, hearing their inner voice. This person may struggle to connect with their own intuition. Why does this person struggle to connect with their own intuition? 3rd chakra, solar plexus, connecting with our confidence. So I do feel like this person could have struggled to feel truly, deeply confident within themselves. Why did this person struggle to feel confident in themselves? Group number 3's person. Happy family. Of course, I knew this card was going to come out. So this person struggled to feel confident within themselves, potentially because, and this won't be for everyone, so only take it if it connects, but I do feel for many of you, this person has an inner child wound. I feel that when this person was younger, I just heard shut down. So they may have been emotionally shut down when they tried to express how they were feeling. I also heard this person may have had their confidence shaken by a parental figure in their life. Yeah, and action reversed. So somehow this caused this dynamic that could have began in childhood, may have caused this person to develop a habit of not taking action, because I just heard like everything I tried to do was wrong. Like growing up, I feel like this person could have been constantly criticized for things that they did. And so they just stopped trying altogether. And I heard something about like, I don't trust others. It's like sometimes I don't take action to move forward in connections because I don't trust others not to hurt me. But in the process of being afraid of being hurt, I actually hurt the people I care most about, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that we kind of know what group number 3, your person, is feeling, I want to know how they're actually acting, because often what we feel and how we're acting can be so different. Door to personal healing and happiness in the uprights. So this person might not be taking a lot of noticeable action or communicating in a noticeable way, just depending on your situation. But I do see them healing themselves or going through this healing process, if you are especially in some kind of a period of separation, because again, I do feel group number 3, many of you reached a point where you did walk away because of this situation of heartbreak. It's interesting because the broken heart card just came out for them. And I just heard 2 things. One, it's like this person is feeling a lot of brokenheartedness over this situation. However, this situation came to a culmination point, or for some of you to what felt like an ending point. It's like, I feel all of the heartbreak, group number 3, that some of you may have been feeling or connecting with when I was speaking on someone who felt so broken because they were so patient with their person over and over, and they felt like their person was devaluing them or just going half-hearted about the connection. All of that brokenheartedness you felt over that, group number 3, for so long, I feel like your person is now feeling all at once. Why didn't this person feel it before is what I want to know. But the card that came out is Magician in the Mirror in the reverse position, which again is the second card in this deck, the one of only 2 that I associate with the twin flame connection. If you do consider yourself to be a twin flame, regardless of whether you do or not, this is a card about things balancing out, coming into balance that were unbalanced. So I see it's like this person through this time, which again, I feel for many of you is somewhat of a separation, either physically, emotionally, or mentally. It's like I see this person finally healing these wounds they've been ignoring or repressing within themselves, getting in touch with their more spiritual side, their intuition with Goddess of the Moon here. And through doing this, it's like this connection is coming into balance. I want to get more specifics. How is this person, what is this person doing or saying right now? What is this person doing or saying at the moment? Healer of the Ages, so many healing cards. This person is really going through a time of deep healing, but I just heard it's like the healing is happening through the brokenheartedness. It's almost like this person has to feel this brokenheartedness, has to feel this pain of the results of their own inaction within this connection, whatever happened that caused you to have so much patience with them over time and then to finally just give up. It's like this person caused or contributed heavily to that dynamic that ultimately caused you to leave, and they now have to face that brokenheartedness for the purpose of ultimately healing it, coming into balance and truly healing themselves. I want to know what the outcome is from this situation as this person continues to heal, because we've had a lot of healing, a lot of balancing cards coming out here. But I want to know how this situation is going to transform as this person heals. So how is this situation for group number 3's person transforming as their person heals? Okay, so community in the reverse, a period of isolation. I feel like because this person is in the process of healing on a really deep level, they may be having feelings of isolation. Man holding a heart in the upright position. It's like isolation for the purpose of getting back in touch with oneself. So this person might be feeling isolated from people around them. The name Harry and the country France came out here, by the way. This person might be isolated, but it's a divine isolation for the purpose of truly coming back home to themselves, truly reconnecting with their own emotions so that they're better able to communicate them. so that they just have better communication in general within this connection. Caring connections in the reverse is also here. Interesting. And also the fourth chakra in the upright position. I almost feel like this person is going through a period of time where they feel very broken, very lost, very alone, very isolated, regardless of what they're communicating. But again, much of this situation I feel they contributed to through their past actions, or in some cases inaction, not moving forward, causing the other in this situation to lose patience and maybe to leave. But now it's like through breaking this person's heart is also breaking wide open, if that makes sense. It's like two sides of one thing. This person's heart is breaking, but it's also breaking open. I see that with caring connections reversed, this person on the surface may feel as though the other doesn't care about them. They may have even said this, like, do you even care about me? I feel like you don't care about me. But in truth, this person, it's like this is a necessary heartbreak for them, because they are now reconnecting with their own emotional experience by feeling this brokenheartedness and really getting in touch with their true thoughts, feelings, and emotions and healing themselves. It's like this situation, I feel, is motivating this person to do the healing work that they've needed to do for a long time. How is this person's heart breaking open? Yeah, door to healing and personal happiness, door to personal healing and happiness rather, and the upright position came out. So it's like through this situation, they are opening this door, metaphorically speaking, to both their own healing and, if it is group number 3, what you desire for the future. I also see that through this healing, this necessary for healing for them, there could be a future in this connection as well. So in the extended version of this reading, I will get into specifics as to what I believe could be time frames for when or how this could unfold potentially within your connection, as well as letter initials that might connect with you or your person in a meaningful way, and just more details about what's going on in this situation. So if you would like to explore the extended version of this reading, that is linked in the pinned comment and description box under this video. Otherwise, I am going to close out your reading here. So thank you so much, group number 3, for being here today in this reading. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do comment under this video and let me know which messages connected to you personally. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.